Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumi Desalu-Vold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so very welcome indeed, my darlings. Are we living and loving for the orange? This is an old H&M dress that I've had for, oh my God, maybe 15, 16, 17 years. Yes, my darling, it has been that long. And then I got the necklace at a thrift store. I actually saw it on the mannequin and I said, yes, I want that because I have a lot of orange pieces. I love orange. And then the earrings I got, maybe at Accessorize. But I bought it because of the color, you know, and I just thought this would work. So how are you, my darlings? How is life? I took my working out for lunch yesterday. And when I tell you, everybody was like, I love your bag. I love your bag. And I was like, yes, baby, it's my Walmers. It's my Walmers. And I lived and I absolutely love it. Love this bag. Anywho, why are we here? Let me just put her over here. There you go. I love the texture of it. Why are we here? Fumi Nation sent me a little video. And in this video, we had a man who was screaming at his wife because he has just found out that she did not pay the mortgage for 7 months. I don't know whether it's a skit. I don't know whether it's real. But I thought, you know what, it's good to discuss about money between couples. And what was my take on this?
We're homeless. We don't have anywhere to stay anymore. No, you're not. Take that back to the damn store.
No.
You're going to take that back. That's not coming with us. We're going to. No. Tell me what happened. Why does this eviction notice say we're 7 months behind on our mortgage?
Well,
we worked so hard for this house.
You're gonna stop yelling at me.
I'm not gonna yell at you. We're getting put out. We're homeless. We're homeless right now.
We have lights on. We have a TV on. When you sit down and watch TV every
Where am I gonna sit down and watch TV at? Outside? Where am I gonna watch TV at? We have nowhere to go. And you're just really driving me crazy right now. Just over here being so nonchalant. You weren't getting put out and you're over here just being nonchalant like nothing's wrong.
I'm not being nonchalant.
You're being very nonchalant.
You help me pack.
What do you mean help you pack? Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your mind right now?
No, have you lost your mind?
You have lost your mind. You over here spending money on personal stuff instead of being responsible like my wife is supposed to do and spend our money accordingly on our mortgage.
I got you something. Something you've asked for a while.
That better be the keys to a new house up in there.
It's not.
Then what you mean? You are unbelievable right now.
And you are.
You are unbelievable right now. You over here really just acting like nothing is wrong. And we have nowhere to stay. I spent years saving up to put down money on this house. I spent years on this money to get this house. And you have nothing to say for yourself. You didn't do anything. You don't do anything.
You don't think that?
What good does that do if we have nowhere to stay to do it? We have nowhere to stay. We have to be gone by tomorrow morning.
Oh, you read it?
And you weren't. Of course I read it. It's an eviction notice.
No, it's a foreclosure. Get it right.
What is the difference? We're getting put out. We don't have anywhere to stay. We're homeless. We're literally homeless. We don't have anywhere to stay.
You're going to stop yelling at me.
I'm not going to stop yelling at you. No, we don't have anywhere to stay right now.
And every household is different. And some households, the husband brings in the money and the wife is the one that pays all of the bills. Every household is different. It might be a situation where the husband brings the money and he pays all of the bills. And it might be a situation where it's the woman who makes more money and pays the bills. In a situation such as this, I would strongly advise that you first and foremost know the kind of spouse you have. It starts with that because it can disrupt lives and it can also disrupt marriages. It can destroy marriages. Money can be funny and it's never a funny matter. So for those of you that were asking me, Fumi, what is my take? What is my advice on this? Again, every relationship is different. Every relationship with money is also different. You also have situations, circumstances where the mother, the wife, the partner, the woman in the house pays the bills, and you have reliable and responsible women. Because I find it very difficult to believe that you will have children and you would render them homeless because of your careless spending. I love spending coin. I love spending money. I love having my lunches, as you guys know. It's my time during the day because I like to work out. I like to film. And when I say lunch, it's like my salad, or just to go out and just, people watch for a hot minute, because I work from home. So I get cabin fever. So I like to go out. I have a lot of meetings outside of the house. So it's always lunch. Why? Because I like to pick up my son at the end of the day. So that school run is imminent. So from dropping him off to picking him up, that's the time for me to do a whole bunch of things, and I like it. It's scheduled, it's routine, and I get a lot done because I know I have to go and pick up Adrian. Nevertheless, I would humbly suggest that one does a direct debit, so that way, if the money is not there, it's 1 month that it bounces and people are alerted in the home. I suggest that it is taken out of a family account. He can have his account, you can have your account, but you have an account where all monies are put in there exclusively for bills. And that account does not have any card, because you're not spending from there. That's monies that is for the house. You can transfer it, but you cannot spend from that account. And when you deposit it into that account, both husband, wife get an alert that money has been moved out of it. That's the only way, that's the only humbling suggestion that I could give. I'm just looking at something here. Yeah. Because other than that, you might run into circumstance. There are times, and I have heard it, where my husband was cheating on me, and so I just went and spent everything in the account. Doesn't make sense. I wouldn't spend everything in the account. I would just transfer the money out of the account for me and get another place. That makes sense to me. But the money wars is very serious. And you have to say to yourself, do I trust my partner? It's a matter of trust. Is your partner on the same boat as you? Do you treat your partner well? It really stems from a lot of stuff, and people harbor resentments because they feel that they're not appreciated, that you don't appreciate what I do in the home, you don't provide for me like you promised, I sacrifice A, B, C, D, whatever that might be. Because when you really narrow it down to the seriousness of what this is, it's a matter of really not thinking of other people. It's selfish. It is selfish to spend money that is for the home, that protects the home, that protects the little ones, that protects your partner. The rent has got to be paid. The mortgage has got to be paid. That's without question. Without question. Your car note has to be paid if you have a car. It has to be paid. The electricity in the home has got to be paid. Food has got to be paid. These are necessities. Wherever you go, whatever you do, in whatever country, those particular bills have to be paid. And as a family, you want to protect yourselves. Look at what has happened in California. Everybody has said that there were things. And that's true, there were things. But the grand scheme of it also was they felt so vulnerable because their security was stripped away from them. Because a house turns into a home. It's where I come to rest, I come to be with my family, I come to spend time with them. And it's from that time that you nurture all of these wonderful memories. And that was taken from them, and they're in a hotel. no matter how beautiful that hotel is, because a lot of the celebrities and those that can afford it, they're in the Beverly Wilshire Hotel. It's packed right now. I'm going to do an episode about that. It's totally packed, and celebs are running around, walking around, and still it's not their home. It's not their bed, it's not their bedsheets, it's not their home. And that's something that happened as a natural hazard. And you now selfishly take the money and spend it. I only saw him screaming. I didn't really see children there. They didn't really, come off as a marriage. That's why I said it might be a skit. I don't know. It didn't come off like this marriage was really solid, because if it was, it could never have run 7 months. And I say 7 months because she might have been paying the bills for years. But I also would wonder, why don't you check in? Why don't you check in with the finances? Not checking on what's going on, but checking in with the finances, because ever so often you check about, credit cards that you want to pay off, things that you want to do with each other, things that you want to do for the future. You have, if you have children, they're going to different class. You have to buy, supplies for them for the next class. You think about holidays, stuff like that. You just kind of check in, because things kind of go in and out. I'm just saying, in general, I'm not going to talk about what we do personally in this house, but I will give you some kind of legit advice that I think generally one can look at and say, yeah, that could kind of work. And again, like I said, my advice, if you are a new couple and you're not sure, and you feel as if you're not sure, and again, I'll give an example where you think you're sure, but you're not. The same thing with Alison Hawker. She said that her husband had passed away, and she went into the wardrobe and she saw stuff that she had never seen before. We get busy with children. We get busy with life. We get busy with our lives. We've got stuff to do. We don't want to, baby anybody else, on top of which his private stuff is his own private stuff. But the thing is, for me, I clean out the house every 6 months. Old clothes, old appliances, makeup stuff. I rotate stuff. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. That's what I do. And I help Ula clean out his stuff. Yes, I do. So I know what is around. I know what's going on. It's extremely important to talk about money. To talk about money and regularly check in, especially when it comes and it's security for the home. For the security for the home, because of course, as you very well know, I always think of Adrian. That's where my orbit is. It starts with Adrian, it ends with Adrian. Everything I do rotates around him, because he's just a child. He cannot take care of himself. We as parents promised that was what we were going to do. So I always make sure that I take care of him. I take care of my husband. I take care of myself. Yeah, take care of myself last. It is what it is. Well, that's what it is for me, because these are the people that I love. And so they come before me many times, and I like it like that. But that's not to say that I am not in the equation. But this is a family. And so this is what you put towards the family. Be mindful of that. And so I would say that you go down those waters. Needless to say, homegirl said, you can come with me. She really didn't care. So I'm under the impression that there is some hostility there, that something must have gone down where she really didn't care about the house, she didn't care about him, and it really was a middle finger to him. He just happened to find out at 7 months, and she was out, and she was taking no casualties, because this had no bearing on her life, and she was good and done. The lights are on, the this are on, because it takes some time before the utilities ping ping go off. Oh God. Oh, can you see? Before they go off. Yeah. So that's all I can say, my darlings. Other than that, stay well, be good, and be mindful. Be mindful of the monies in the house and make sure that you are covered. Just check in. You're not checking on anybody, but you are checking in. Okay? It's looking a little dark in here. Wait, hold on. Yes, makes me feel better suddenly. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, baby. And I'll see you what? I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love. Just finished working out. We did 35 minutes and I was on an incline 5. It's unbelievable how thick and how fast the hair has grown. What can I tell you? It's been quite fabulous. Let me wear my gown. I'll be right back. It's a nice time in the morning because Adrian has gone to school and I have worked out. Healthy Hair Studio, moisture hold, fantastic. This grew my hair like weeds. Mighty Moisture, Healthy Hair Studio, discount code Fumi. This is beyond fantastic because it's winter now and it just keeps your hair from breaking. It's unbelievable. Best brand in the world. It's too long now, I just can't leave it. I mean, if anybody asks me now whether I'll relax my hair, I'll be like, are you having a laugh? You know, with natural hair, there's a lot of shrinkage, so look. It's unbelievable, really. Down to the kitchen for some breakfast. Ola, say hi.
Hi.
Are you having lunch?
Yes.
Hi, Maria.
Hi,
Hi, Sophia. Hi, Lorenzo.
Hey, Sophia.
We're gonna have boiled eggs. I'm so excited. Alrighty, so we're having boiled eggs today. We're gonna have some pizza bread and some.
I mean, this is better, but look.
Is it expired?
This is good for you.
Okay. I don't want it red. Red, too much fat.
Yeah.
Orange, green is okay. Give me this one and then buy Adrian fresh.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And I'm going to put the toaster on. Grab a plate. I like to pre-plan my meals, and I also like to. Ula, what's the word that they use?
What?
When you sort out your meals, when you put your meals, is it pre-plan?
Pre-prep.
Pre-prep, that's right. I like to prep my meals. It's easier because you don't cheat as much. But today I really was just craving boiled eggs. So the pre-prep brought about me boiling 4 eggs. And I'll eat them during the week. Eggs make you fart. Yeah, I don't mind.
I know you don't mind.
He gets to smell them. All right, so we got that, and then I'm gonna take some ham. That's it, really. Put this in the fridge. Pour some water for some tea. Maria is amazing. Maria is my nanny. She's a friend in the house, y'all. And she's just amazing, and she helps me a lot, and I'm really grateful. So when Adrian is in school, she helps me in the house. She even helps me when I take pictures and stuff when Ula's traveling. So she's really wonderful. Very, very grateful. So, have a mug, some honey, tea bags, and some skim milk. Just gonna cut up my hand. Some honey. And there you go, that's breakfast. And then we are back upstairs and we're going to work. And then back to my office. Work. There we go, work time.